Xi has said that in 2027, he wants his forces to be prepared to have a fight in the Taiwan Straits. And they have been moving out with a purpose to be able to fulfill that obligation. Questions, people differ on whether or not they'll make it, but questions are there. But if you just think about the amount of forces, so land, sea, space, cyber, what he's going to be able to field in that area, that he's been able to very focus all his, he's got a fantastic intelligence collection capability in that theater that they have developed over the past 10 years. Air breathing, spaceborne, ships, land. So, we are fighting in their backyard. And they have developed ways to be able to trying to keep us from getting closer, because they understand if you let the United States and coalition forces in closer, it's very difficult to dislodge them if you give them enough time and space to be able to get their stuff together. So the goal is to push us out further and further and further, and that's what a lot of those weapon systems are doing. But if you look at it from a targeting side, as we're trying to get in there, that kind of fight, just to put it in very generic terms, the speed, the pace, sheer volume and size of the target sets, dynamic targeting of things moving all over, whether it's surface to surface missiles, ships, surface to air missiles, actual viable targets, is at a scale that has not been our focus in that kind of fight for 30 years. We got very good at chasing, individuals that we wanted to take off the battlefield, and very adept at that. But that is not the same as that kind of pure fight, force on force across multiple domains. And that's where I think AI, and I think autonomy is going to be extremely value added, because that is a problem that I do not believe you can throw as many humans as you possibly could, well trained, and you still would not be able to keep up with the pace of that fight.